Hey, everybody, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Before I get going, excuse my children if they come busting in the door because they're here and they're home from school, and you know how that goes. But anyways, I wanted to jump on here. I started reading a new book. I've been talking about it a lot lately, and I feel like it's very, very powerful. I think that it can change so much in your life, and I just wanted to share the first chapter with you. I'm actually going to start a series of lives that are driven by the book. It's called The Energy Bus by Jon Gordon. If you haven't read it, you probably should. I've read several chapters of it already, and I'm just blown away about it. But that's what I'm talking about today is just your life and your energy. If you're catching this live, if you'll hashtag live for me in the comments, if you catch it afterwards, give me a hashtag replay. That would be wonderful. But if you've ever noticed, energy is crazy in our lives. And so as I go through this series, we're going to see how you can actually transform your life and be your own driver of your energy bus. Each day I'm going to specifically focus on a chapter of it and its key message, and then take that message and just kind of talk about how we can apply it to our lives every day. So as you know, energy is huge. If you follow me, you see any of my stuff, you know I'm always talking about the energy and protecting your peace. And it can affect you, like it can make or break your life and like your whole life. And believe me, because I've been there. I've been in that negative hole of energy. I've been where, why is this happening to me? Why is this my luck? Bad luck, bad luck. That's all that ever happens. But if you step back and you really look at your life, you're going to notice that your energy affects your day to day experiences. If you agree with that or you can resonate with that, let me know. Give me a yes in the comments. And so the way that we think, act, and engage in the world can either uplift us or drag us down. You understand that? I know I get that. I know there's people in my life that when I talk to them, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's just, oh, they're just dragging me down. And then I have people in my life that I feel like, wow, I'm like on top of the world after having a conversation with them. So we're going to explore the concepts of energy and how it influences our life every single day. On the energy bus, I'm just going to give you a little brief summary, but there's a main character. His name's George, and he faces many things that we can relate to. So the first chapter is about a flat tire. How many of us have had a flat tire? Have you ever had a flat tire? Yes. Yeah. Hashtag flat tire in the comments. He walks out of his house. He's got this flat tire. He's obviously overwhelmed, unhappy, and he's lacking fulfillment, like from the very, very first couple sentences you read. But then, of course, he encounters this bus driver, and her name is Joy. And it's like, how ironic do I get on a bus and her name's Joy? I have no joy in my life. Like, oh my gosh. But this one encounter that he has with this lady sets him on a path to transform his life. His energy is negative, it's low. Everything comes out of his mouth as a complaint. As he's talking and he's in the kitchen with his kids, he's constantly finding negative state. He's constantly saying negative things. The kids are saying he doesn't like the dog, and it's just a madhouse craziness of negativity. And his negativity has affected his relationships, his work performance, and his overall well-being. He's toxic, he's draining, and it's not just hurting himself, it's hurting everybody around him. He's to a point where he's going to lose everything in his life because of how he acts. And so it sets the stage to show us in our life, like, we can read this chapter, and then it's like you can resonate with either where you've been in your life at one point or somebody that's close to you that's been in his life. And so the main point is that your energy drives your life. So as Jon Gordon wrote this book, he emphasizes that you're the driver of your own bus. And that means you have the power to choose your attitude and determine the energy and how you affect how your energy affects every single situation of your life. Your energy not only affects your experience in life, but those around you. So if you're married, if you have kids and you have negative energy, that negative energy passes off onto those around us, whether we mean for it to or not. People will say, well, why are you in such a bad mood? What do you mean I'm in a bad mood? It's because they can feel the energy. So just like George, many of us find ourselves stuck in this negative thought pattern. And once we start getting in this negative hole, then it's just a constant ripple effect. And it doesn't allow for any external circumstances to change our energy. That negativity takes over 100%. And when you start dwelling in that negativity, you have all these long-term consequences that come with it. So first it starts affecting you, but then it affects your relationships. It affects your work. It just reflects your whole life as a whole. It gets to a point where you can't even find positive, even though you have great things to be grateful for. There's reason to have gratitude. You're not able to find gratitude in any of it because the negativity has weighed us down so far. And so what's the power of positive energy? Why do I always talk about positive energy, right? So embracing that positive energy leads to incredible transformations. You have to shift your mindset by choosing that positive attitude, but then you start to cultivate the joy. Then you start to have that resilience. Then you notice that you're having this success in your life. There's many times in people that are out there that have grown up being told they have so much potential and they have so much they have so many things in them that's built in them to be so successful, but yet they don't act on it. And they don't act on it because they let all those little negative things take over their whole life. So positive energy is going to attract more positive experiences and opportunities and relationships. If you think about where you're at in your life and the people that are around you, the people that are positive, they're the ones that tend to have positive relationships. They tend to have a good marriage. They tend to have good relationships with their kids, in their jobs, because they're acting on those positive opportunities and experiences. And so positivity attracts positivity. That's just how it works. If a person is positive, do you think that they're really going to be attracting negative people? No, because the negative people don't want to be around someone that's positive. I mean, it's just common sense. And so, with that, there's that journey of transformation that comes on. So, in the book, they talk about how George's journey on the energy bus serves as a powerful reminder that there change is possible for all of us. And of course, I am not going to go deep into the whole book, but more than anything, I wanted to just focus on chapter 1. And like, if you're in that point in your life where it feels like everything is going wrong, then there's still a chance for you to change. You still have the opportunity to change what's happening in your life. You can transform your experiences and overcome all the challenges and all the things that are happening that feel so bad by finding that positivity within each moment. You have the power to shape your energy and create a life that's fulfilled with positivity and joy and happiness. And so you have to start by reflecting on how you can bring more positive energy into your daily interactions and experiences. Now, are you going to be able to just sit back and be negative Nelly and all the positivity come in? No, you have to reflect on that. You have to be the change, but you have the power to change that in your life. Maybe it's not you that's negative, but you notice there's a lot of this negativity floating around you and what you have going on. And so you have to make the change and say, you know what? I'm not putting up with that anymore. It goes back to the reel I made yesterday. Life is like think of our life as the skin on our body. And if you put sunscreen on, but you miss a spot like I did, as you can tell, I have this big old random line. I missed a spot of sunscreen and I got burnt in a place. I did it on the top of my foot too. And that's how life is. You can protect yourself from these negative emotions and from all this negative energy you're allowing to be in your life. But if you don't protect your whole life from it, you're still going to get burned. And so it's the same concept. Maybe you are the positive person. Maybe you do have the positive energy, but you just keep feeling this negative cloud come about you. It's probably because of the things that you're allowing to happen in your life. And so I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and experiences regarding energy in your life. I know many of you have been through this. Some of you have probably made the transformation from negative to positive. So share it with me. Let me know. And then, of course, if you have any questions or you have anything that you want to ask me more about, like, Kaylee, how in the world do you get out of it? What can you do to help me feel, to break the curse of negativity? I'm here to help you. So, but anyways, I'm Kaylee. I'm the teacher of finances. And just remember that harnessing the power of positive energy can transform your lives for the better. You're the driver of your own bus. At the end of the day, you drive the bus of your life. So you can allow people to come in and situations to come in that put that negative energy on your bus, or you can be like the bus driver Joy in the story that says, I'm not putting up with it. You got some problems and you need to fix them. And until you fix them, I don't want you on my bus. So make that conscious choice to fill your life with positive energy, uplift others around you, and create a bright and fulfilling future for yourself. You deserve it. So anyways, I'm Kaylee. I'm the teacher of finances again. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to sharing this story with you. Like I said, it's very, very powerful. It has so many great tips and tricks that can change the way that your life is going every single day. And so thank you for joining. If you took any value out of this, please let me know, and I will see you guys next time.